Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we in Chicago with it, y'all. So hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right into it, y'all. We gonna be covering the story of female officer name. Her name was Christy Rivera, y'all. This is a lady officer. You won't believe what happened to her, y'all. She was shot and killed by her own partner. Now, you might hear words like friendly fire. Friendly fire is when an officer shoots his own officer, right? It's really like an army term when they make a mistake and shoot one of their own. They use the phrase friendly fire, right? That's basically what that means for the people who don't really know. That's what that means. Now, it started, they pulled the car over to a person who they say they thought was armed. Obviously, he probably was, right? They pulled him over. He jumped out and hit it, y'all. They was chasing him. And he ran into a building. Now, whether he know these people or not, I don't know if he know these people. It could be the hood. He just was go in and out or through a gangway or somehow. But he ran in the apartment building and was going up the steps. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. When the people in the building heard, what the fuck? They jump up because they ain't hearing police yet. They just know they hear a lot of movement, something going on. They come to the door with the thing out like. And she was in the front, and I guess her partner was behind her, because he shot her in the back. When he see the gun, he just boom, 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 right? But this is bullshit in my eyesight, y'all, because I'm looking at it like this. If somebody did come out with a weapon, why would you shoot your partner? Then you saying it's accidentally, that's clumsy, man. That's stupid. You would say get down or whatever and left, unless when he starts shooting, she stepped in the line of fire. I have heard that type of things happening, but for you, I can't see it. You know what I mean? I can't see it, but obviously it happened. The person who on the gun, when he see the police, he like, whoa. He go back in there, right? Naturally, shots fired, officer down, brung a lot of police, right? They surround the building, go in there. It's 3 people in the building. They find 3 fucking guns. They locked them up. They ain't charged them with nothing yet, but they locked up. They trying to sort it out, see who shot, did he shot or whatever, Now, the person who was running, let me tell you how this working. This is crazy. The person who was running, who jumped out that car, when they catch up with him, don't you know they go charge him with that lady murder? Yes, I know this from being around, y'all. They go charge him with that murder. That's like if the police, they chasing you on a high-speed chase and they run over a person, they go charge that to you because that person was hurt during the pursuit of you. Your criminal actions caused this person to get hurt. So, man, I hate to see it that them boys, not the ones who were just caught with the gun, they might get something too, but they didn't shoot. So, hopefully, if they had an FOI card or something, the fact that they didn't charge them may mean they had FOI cards for those guns, so, because they would have been charged. I mean, it ain't nothing to charge them like, hey, we charge them with gun possession or woo-woo and get that over with. But this is crazy, y'all. I want to show y'all this news report. I'm going to let y'all listen to it because these news people, boy, listen, you won't believe how funny the game is now on YouTube. YouTube, like these news clippings, they made their own YouTube channel. So when you use one of their news clippings and everything, it's like you are using their merchandise, y'all. You using their content. They can strike your channel for it. I got struck, y'all, for using a news clip. I'm like, what? A news clip. I got struck for it, y'all. Luckily, it didn't cost me nothing, but man, you don't need no strikes on your channel. Listen to this.
Tonight that Officer Rivera was shot and killed by one of her colleagues, adding to the tragedy that's already left this department reeling. Friends say Officer Crystal Rivera wanted to be a cop ever since she was a teenager. In her beloved Southside district, she earned the respect of colleagues and the community.
I've run across her several times. I mean, whether we were doing roll calls, she had a young child, and that's heartbreaking, you know. And we're just gonna continue to wrap our arms around her.
The 36-year-old was shot around 10 p.m. Thursday near 82nd and Drexel after police say officers tried to stop someone who was believed to be armed. Officers giving chase as that person ran to an apartment.
They were then confronted by a second person who was in that apartment, who was armed with a rifle pointed at the officers. At some point, the officer discharged a weapon. Officer was struck.
10-1, 82nd and Drexel. Officer shot, 82nd and Drexel, 10-1.
Rivera was rushed by fellow officers to University of Chicago Hospital where she died. A sea of blue saluted their fallen colleague and escorted her ambulance to the medical examiner's office.
Well, we're going to continue as a city to pray for the Rivera family and the entire police department.
The tragedy compounded by new details released by Chicago police, who say further investigation revealed the only weapon discharged during this incident was the weapon of the officer, whose gunfire unintentionally struck Officer Rivera. An autopsy reveals Rivera was shot in the back. Her death ruled a homicide. Investigators spent the day gathering evidence at that apartment.
We're not going to release any information until we have all of the evidence and we can really decipher what occurred at that scene.
Officer Rivera had 4 years on the job and spoke with ABC7 at her police graduation. The mother of a 10-year-old girl, she had planned a birthday party this weekend for her daughter.
A really sweet person.
Just
a great, very kind and outgoing person.
Police say they recovered 3 guns at the shooting scene and have the person from the apartment who allegedly pointed the rifle at officers in custody, though no charges have been filed at this time.
Oh, they say it was one person. Okay, they didn't file no charges against him yet, though, y'all. Maybe he had the guns legal, which is probably why he came to the door with his strap. You know, and they say he pointed a rifle at him, so he probably had that chopper or that, M16, anything, all kind of shit. They be having them 223s, man. He might have had one of them bitches, y'all. This happened on the east side, y'all. Now, that's a hot area over there, 82nd and Drexel, that's over where they're by where they say no limit them be at, That's basically like Terror Town. Last I heard, they was talking about how the immigrants was getting, or migrants, whatever the hell you want to call them. The migrants was getting out of hand over there, stealing apartments and, breaking in houses. I told y'all this one story, y'all. This here happened this was happened during the Thanksgiving holidays, right? This lady goes out of town, y'all, and she comes back home. While she gone, 2 migrants, immigrants, or whatever you want to call them, right, done broken her house, y'all, and start living there. They had a locksmith come, change the door locks. That's how they got in. And is that window open? Partners, y'all, it's raining. My window open. Let me see. God damn it. I'm close. Can't hear. Yo, this is real life, y'all. This studio is real life, y'all. So, partners. Let me get all this right. So, while she was out of town, they broke in her house. They explained how they did it. They had a locksmith change the locks. I guess, this is how they do, y'all. They will watch your house for a couple of days to see the coming and going or see if anybody still lives or not. They not knowing. So obviously this woman was gone long enough where they tried it. Moved in there, they living in the house, y'all. This woman, and she was an elderly woman, not too old, but she comes home, try to stick her key in the door, and it ain't open. So she knocks on the door, do. Man come to the door. She like, hey, he like, yeah, what's going on? She like, what are you doing here? He said, this is my house. Ooh, they get to arguing a little bit. She backs up. okay, fuck that. I ain't finna deal with that. She's smart enough to know she didn't get confrontational with him. She went in her own lobby and called the police. Thank God the police stood on business, y'all. The police came there and they went up there and knocked on the door. Do, 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 do. Now this guy sends his wife to the door. Yes, who is it? They like such and such. Ooh, I don't know what name they say or did they say the police or not. The chick opened the door. They grabbed that bitch, cuffed up. Who else in here? I don't know what she said, y'all. But they went in there and found Julio goofy ass in the back somewhere. Cuff Julio up. Come out. They got 2 guns in the house, y'all. Thank God she didn't get confrontational with these people and start an argument to the point where she had to fight or nothing like that. She could have got hurt. But they locked their ass up, y'all. You hear me? Locked them up, which is good. And that was that block right there where I'm describing. Drexel. It's wild over there. You know, a lot of things going on. So the people who answered the door with the guns know what it is. And I be getting mad at my grandkids, y'all, because they trying to get out here and want to be. These little guys ain't selling no drugs. They ain't even got guns and shit that they running with. But every time the police pull up, you'll think these boys was flat out criminals. The way they see, they young, they having fun. They building this as part of their reputation where they think, you know, see, people, they get big heads when they hear people talking about them. It's like a pat on the back. And you know, you walk up the street and then a lady on the porch, there go that little boy with the gray. He always run from the police, girl. He be out. They can hear that shit and it's like their little reputation they building up. They study running from them. And then when I get them, why the fuck you running from the police? Man, I ain't do nothing, man. They just pulled up, man. I said so. And I hit this was one of them told me. I beat my feet. I stopped to slap the holy shit out of them, y'all. Cause, yeah. I'm on the air, man. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm on the air. I said I was on the air. What's up? Yeah, damn. This is. I guess that must mean y'all. I need to wrap this up. Yeah, I guess I'll finish this story later, y'all. It's your boy G Trump, everybody, baby daddy, Russell Street. I'm playing tonight. Dig you later. I'm out of here.